Welcome back to Unstable TV! And you're through to Irish Couple Reacts. And do stay tuned because this happens every week.
So if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of these videos. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you!
Thanks for joining us for another react! So Danielle, what are we reacting to on Unstable TV?
Been learning a lot about India and Pakistan lately. A lot of people have asked us to check out some of differences between the two of them. We got sent Life in India versus Pakistan, 7 major differences in 6 minutes.
Big shout out to everyone in the comments that told us to check this out and did send us the video over. We're looking forward to learning the major differences and of course educating our viewers further with ourselves. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this. Let's go!
Even though India and Pakistan have only been apart for a little over 70 years now, these days they are one of the most bitter rivalries in the world, and its people live quite different lives. Here are the 7 key differences in the daily lives of people in India versus Pakistan. Currency. India's currency is the Indian rupee. They have a total of 10 banknotes that go as low as 1 rupee and as high as 2,000 rupees, and most of them have depictions of Mahatma Gandhi. The value of the Indian rupee is higher than some might expect, with 1,000 rupees equaling $13.29 or 12.22 euro. Pakistan's currency is also called the Pakistani rupee. They have 8 banknotes that go as low as 5 rupees and as high as 5,000s, with depictions of their first president Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The value of the Pakistani rupee is lower than its Indian counterpart, with 1,000 rupees equaling $6.23 or 5.73 euro. Holidays. India only has 3 public holidays: Republic Day, Independence Day and Gandhi's birthday. However, because of India's intense ethnic and religious diversity as well as its vast size, it has over 200 religious and regional holidays throughout the year, including popular Hindu ones like Holi, the Festival of Color, and Diwali, the Festival of Lights. In comparison, Pakistan has 11 national holidays that include Pakistan Day, Kashmir Solidarity Day, Independence Day, and Labor Day. And since they're an Islamic state, they also declare Islamic celebrations as national holidays as well, like Eid ul-Fitr, the end of Ramadan, and Eid Milad-un-Nabi, the Prophet Muhammad's birthday. When I visited India last time, I actually got the chance to take part in Holi, the Festival of Color, and if I'm being completely honest, it was one of the best parties and one of the best celebrations in my entire life. We had so much fun then.
He's just living life.
Sports. Cricket is by far the most popular sport in India.
Yes, as we've heard.
India's national cricket team has won the World Cup 2 times as well as 3 other international tournaments. In fact, Indians love cricket so much that in 1999, around 465,000 people went to see a 5-day match between India and their biggest rival, Pakistan. In Pakistan, just like in India, cricket is king. The national team has won the World Cup once, and almost every single
as we've seen in the comment section, we do know cricket is king.
Its own team. Not only that, their former national team player Shoaib Akhtar is the fastest bowler in history, bowling at 100 miles per hour. The rivalry of India and Pakistan in cricket is sort of similar to that of Russia and Canada in ice hockey, but a lot more spicy. Food. India is the spice capital of the world, as 70% of the world's spices are exported from there. All those spices make Indian cuisine incredibly flavorful. They have a wide variety of dishes, from meat dishes like chicken tikka masala and Rogan Josh, to tons of vegetarian dishes such as chole and palak paneer. The reason there are so many vegetarian options is because India has roughly 500 million vegetarians, the highest in the world, due to the high number of Hindu and
That's crazy.
The influence of Hinduism also means that consuming beef is actually illegal in many parts of India. Pakistan, on the other hand, has very similar yet very different cuisine because while they use a lot of the same spices, they eat a lot more meat. Dishes like shish kebabs, aloo keema, and nihari are all super popular. One thing you won't find in Pakistan though is pork, because it's illegal in many parts of the country. I have to admit that when I was traveling around Pakistan, it was really difficult to maintain my vegetarian diet because there's certainly a meat-loving people. Education. India's education system is the largest in the world, operating more than 700,000 schools. The Indian government provides free and mandatory education to all children between the ages of 6 and 14. That being said, however, only about 50% of all school-aged children actually attend, because while registration is compulsory, attendance is not really enforced. However, the overall education has improved a lot in the last few decades, and the youth literacy rate is 91.6% higher than the world average. privilege. Likewise, Pakistan also offers free compulsory education to its students, but for ages 5 to 16. The government owns and operates over 200,000 schools throughout the country. In total, about 56% of school-aged children actually attend, but that number is lower to girls. Just like in India, they have also seen a growth in literacy, and the youth population of Pakistan has a literacy rate of 74.5%. I think it's so wonderful that both of these two governments work so hard to improve the education for its youth, and I'm pretty sure that the next generation of Indians and Pakistanis might very well be unstoppable. Film industries. Bollywood is India's film industry, and it's the biggest in the world as it produces over 1,000 films every year, which is twice what Hollywood produces. They make films in 10 languages and they are extremely popular. Every day around 14 million people go to the movies in India, and some people will even pay an entire day's wage to see Bollywood film. On the flip side, Pakistan's film industry is called Lollywood. In the early 1970s, it was the 4th largest film industry in the world, but due to political unrest in Pakistan, the industry collapsed and was virtually dead by the year 2000. However, despite the situation within the country, people still love the old Lollywood films, and in 2003, people started making movies again with the limited resources they had. Today, Lollywood has a new generation of filmmakers who are producing several new films every year. If you're watching this from India or Pakistan and you have some good Bollywood or Lollywood movie recommendations, please let me know in the comment section down below. Can't wait to watch them. Travel. India's passport ranks 65th on the Global Passport Index, as they can travel to 70 countries visa-free or with a visa on arrival. But these limitations do not stop Indians from traveling, as they take an average of 5.6 trips per year, which is higher than the global average of 4.2. Indians contribute a lot to international economies through their business and leisure trips. By comparison, Pakistan's passport ranks 89th out of 92 on the Passport Index and are only allowed to travel to 42 countries visa-free or with a visa on arrival. While there isn't much information about how much Pakistani people travel, Pakistan is becoming an increasingly popular destination for its friendly people, stunning nature, and many UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Forbes even ranked it as one of the coolest places to visit in 2019. India and Pakistan apparently might not always see eye to eye, but they have so much beautiful shared history that will definitely bind them forever, and I sincerely hope that sometime in the future they can get over their differences and once again be really close friends.
That'd be nice. First off, big shout out to the original content creator. Do make sure you go and give him a subscribe and check him out. Give him a like. Him or her. We could have a female in the background doing his work from too. We don't know. And of course, thanks so much to everyone who did suggest this and send this over to us to check out. We have learned a lot from this. As he said, a lot of beautiful culture, a lot of beautiful similarities, and hopefully it does resolve. But again, that's up to everyone else. No one else can decide that part then. What do you think of that?
So with the meat consumption, because I knew obviously India and Pakistan were the same country at one stage, so I just assumed that Pakistan also didn't eat beef. I didn't realise it was pork that Pakistan's don't eat. That's kind of interesting to know, considering they're such a big meat eating country.
Yeah.
And they don't eat pork.
To do with, I think that's to do with the religion, the Muslim religion.
We will have to look into this because we are both very confused here in this part. I just thought, well, I thought both countries were very against beef. I didn't know the pork side of things. We're going to have to look into that, but if anyone wants to drop information below in the comments too, because this is new information and I don't know why I thought it was the same.
Do let us know down below. And what happened with the movie industry? He said it collapsed in Pakistan. Lollywood, I believe he said it was called. What happened there? Like, what led to the collapse? What are the top movies now in Pakistan? How is that going now? How is the movie industry like? Do let us know in the comments down below. Of course, we're not forgetting about Bollywood and India's other independent movie production teams outside of Bollywood. As we've seen and as we've been suggested by our audience and viewers, the trailers we have seen and movies we have looked into, they are remarkable and brilliant. But do let us know some of your favourites in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from all sides.
Yeah, so like you said, we have gotten a lot of suggestions for Bollywood and Sandalwood and all the Indian based movies, so if you have any suggestions for Lollywood as well, let us know too, because like you said, they're starting to pick up again. So we like to watch films, send them our way.
If there's any foods you guys in particular think both Indian and Pakistan and anyone across the globe, do suggest us in the comments below and let us know what we should try. What would be your preferred dish as well. Don't hesitate. Anything from the culture at all which you think would be acceptable for the likes of us to try. Do let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Absolutely.
In closing, is this accurate what he was talking about? Is there anything you might have missed? What is it like from what he said from your perspective, living in the countries or outside the countries, or if you study anything he talks about, is the information he's given accurate, or if there's anything else you feel you could add down below, do not hesitate and let us know.
Disclaimer here. We know there's a bit of animosity between these two countries. We're not trying to start anything here. This is just for educational purposes and to see what the differences are.
I'm going to chop ourselves out of this.
So as always, you are the beautiful people of YouTube, and we have been Unstable TV.
So drop a comment below and let us know what you thought of this reaction video. And if you have any suggestions for us to do, let us know too.
And as always, we will see you in the next one.